Hey guys, DMR here, and this is the beginning of my Super Street Fighter 4 Arcade Edition 2012 Match Analysis series that I will be posting weekly. So anyways, yeah, so today I will be showing you guys the first of 5 I played against my friend Maku, who is the Makoto player, and as you can see I'm the Bison player. Anyway, these are replays, so you can see our inputs and stuff. Yeah, so pretty much I'm just doing the series just so I can point out to you guys things that I think I did poorly and well as what I think my opponent did poorly and well. And also, it's also for me too, like, by reviewing my matches, I can see, things I messed up on and, like, play better in the future. So, like, right here when I lose, when you see I command thrown twice, that's, like, I don't really know Makoto that well as a character. Like, I have a friend up in NorCal who I play often, I guess, but not as often as I would like. But he is like one of the better Makotos in the country. So, but aside from him, I don't really have that much experience with this character. So I kind of underestimated the range of her command grab right there. Like, I didn't think she'd be able to grab me again after the pushback from her Stand Fierce. And also, at the end of that round when I hit with the Ultra 2, that was smart on Maku's part, because the Ultra 2, she can control it. Like, if I did anything else and I just blocked, then she could just make herself safe and just fly far away from me. But if I did like a reversal, then I would have punished and died, like you saw right there. So like right now you see me, I have Makoto in the corner. What was dumb is I shouldn't have dashed in. There was no need for me to do that. And also, like, right here, I could have punished that Ultra. I just didn't because I assumed that I wouldn't have been able to. And that's just dumb on my part. Like, I should never assume I can't punish the Ultra if it's that close to me. I should have been mashing crouch short or something to, get a combo started. And right there, when she did those air axe kicks, I could have focused them. I just wasn't thinking. I don't know, I just completely forgot I could focus them. But see, the thing about Bison is that he doesn't really do that much damage. And his jump arc is like really shitty. Like, I personally believe it's one of the worst in the game, except for maybe Dalsib or something like that. But at least he has Joker Sniper. Okay, but anyways, like, since Bison doesn't do that much damage, a lot of his damage comes from pokes and just chip, like just keeping pressure. And this whole round, I did not do any of that. I got her in the corner once, and I just threw it away. See, I'm like walking forward too much. That's kind of where I fucked up. Like, against Makoto, who wants to go in and just wants to, go apeshit on you, you kind of want to stay away from her. Like, and I have the means to do that. So, as you can see, I'm starting to, try and play more footsies right now, which is kind of working out. But at the same time, I think what happened was, I realized that, but then I kind of got scared of the character and I played footsies from too far. Meaning I wasn't playing footsies very well. Like, see, the range right now that I'm walking back and forth in is too far from her. Like, sure, I won't get hit, but I won't hit her either. So there's no point of me playing that range. Like, I need to be close, but not, like, too close. And here I just died because I got dizzy. But, like, yeah, so from these first 2 games, I pretty much lost because I ran into her. Like, I made too many mistakes that I shouldn't have made. I was playing up too close, and I wasn't playing footsies enough, and when I had the corner pressure, I kind of just let her out, and just let her play her game. I wasn't playing my game. Yeah, like, see, the range that we're both standing at right now is not good for me. It's fine for her, because she's building meter. I can't build meter, because, I need charge. And even though I can punish her, like, overhead chop, she's still building a good amount of meter. If you look at the meter difference, I just burned one, but she already has, like, almost 3 bars in the first round. Right, and then she can go in with that, doing all that crazy EX overhead thing, and now I just died again. So, like, I think as I was playing the game, I realized, oh, I'll just punish her when she does that. But I wasn't taking into account how much meter she was building from doing so many of those things. Like right there, she did 2. Now she's almost at 1 bar. I mean, I have 1 bar too, but she has, like, she gets more access to things. Like, when I have meter, I kind of just use it for an escape with my EX Psycho. See, now she has 2 bars. Like, Like, she's building it pretty fast, and she didn't even hit me that much yet. See, like right there, I'm kind of letting her out of the corner. Like, I have her in the corner, but see, look, I just walk away. I should have played at maybe like one or two character spaces closer, because when I have someone in the corner, I want to stay in the range where my stand medium kick will reach to counter hit, to counter poke, and also if she were to jump out, I can stand roundhouse her. And that was a pretty good guess. Like, I probably would have died if I did something. Like, if I did anything at that point, I probably would have died trying to punish it, because that ultra is ridiculously fast. But yeah, like, when I'm in the corner, I need to play at maybe the range of my medium crouch, of my crouching medium kick. Like, at that range, because if she sticks anything out, I can just stick it out and buffer in a scissor. Or if she jumps, I can easily anti-air her. Like, I just gotta play more reactively. I can't just keep spamming scissors and stuff in the corner. And like, yeah, I started backdashing a lot more because I figured, like, I mean, I don't really know the range of her shit. Like, I don't think that backdash was even good. But yeah, I don't know. And also, I should have noticed that she backdashes a lot. I mean, that my friend Maku backdashes kind of often on wake up, so I should have maybe option select slide. And like right there, when he came up to me and did the EX grab, if I wasn't so scared and I kept walking away from her, I probably could have punished that a lot better. Like, you see, I walked away, then I came in to punish. It was already too late, because EX grab has like little recovery on it, or as far as I'm concerned, it has little recovery. But another thing I want to point out is after a block scissor kick, Bison's at 0, meaning he's safe on block. Like, no move can punish me. But so what I usually do after it is, in the first round, I'll just see what my opponent does after I do a scissor kick. What I noticed is that Maku would do crouch short or something after my scissor kick, and it would often trade with my stand forward, which is like the poke I usually go to. What I didn't know is that, like, I looked at the frame data for it afterwards. The crouch short is 4 on startup, and my stand medium kick is 5 on startup, meaning his move is faster. So what I should have done was maybe take a step back out of his range, because the range is good, but it's not like that good. So if I did a shallow scissors, I could have maybe taken a slight step back and punished the whiffed crouch short. Because I mean the recovery is short, but you know, if I do it fast enough, I can still punish it. So yeah, I just need to stop pressing buttons like right there. Like against characters, I use, because in this game you can, like, okay, so in this game the mix-up when you're close is pretty much they're either gonna throw you or they're gonna counter hit you. And a counter hit is to, you know, stop people trying to tech your throw, meaning they'll purposely leave a frame gap between their moves. So when you try to tech the throw and one of your buttons come out, they can punish that instead. And yeah, right there, like, I just didn't know what to do. Like, that dash is too fast. I can't react to it. Like, maybe if I practiced it more, I could, but fuck, I just didn't know what to do. But anyways, yeah, like, the frame gap they leave between their moves is to punish you. And also, when you get a counter hit, it does more damage, and it gives you 3 more frame advantage on hit. So you can, you know, do combos you can't normally do. But the thing with most Bison players, and I think it's a bad habit for me especially, yeah, like right there I was able to punish the throw just because I reacted to it and I was able to dash forward as opposed to just walking forward. And I get my first win because I get a lucky counter. Like right there, that was a counter hit. When I dashed forward and did the fierce meaty, meaning like I did it before she woke up, so the active frames of the fierce after the startup hit her as early as possible. But she didn't press a button. Makoto woke up with a jump, so like jump button, I think maybe. I think she jumped. But yeah, anyway, so back to counter hit thing. That's like the whole thing of this game. Counter hits do a lot of damage, so like you want to mix it between your throws and counter hits. And I don't know why this wasn't working. Like I was teching at least like the second and third one. So the thing with Bison players is that Bison has the best short in the game. I mean, or one of the best shorts in the game. It's fast, it's cancelable, it's special cancelable, and the range is pretty damn good. Like, you can see me abusing it a lot. But the thing is, when you're blocking someone, to often select the throw, you press light kick and light punch. So what happens is that when you press those two buttons at the same time, you'll either tech the throw, or a light kick will come out, because that's higher priority over the jab. And right here, I fuck up big time. I might have lost a round right there. Like, that's just a bad punish. I should just went straight into the crouch medium punch, but I didn't. And I kind of got away with murder right here with that sneaking in that throw. But yeah, fuck. Back to the point. When you press those two buttons, like, it's good for Bison players, because if the person throws, I'll tech. If they fuck up their setup, short will come out, and I can, go in a scissor kick. But the bad thing is that everyone knows Bison wants a tech, so they make their strings really tight, meaning they'll punish my short a lot. Like Maku did counter hits, but not like too many. He kind of just went straight for the EX overhead, but that just cleanly beats out my short no matter what. Like, there's no way I can stop it. So, and also he gets the knockdown, and then Makoto gets her pressure back on. Like, yeah, and he finally started punishing my what's it called, EX cycle crushers, and stupidly I still do them later on in the set, which I should have just caught on. Like, see this range that I'm playing at right now, it's too far. If I did a scissors kick right there, it would whiff. Like, I was kind of banking, like right there when I was waiting for him, I think I kind of realized I was too far, but the only way he would get in would be to jump or to dash up, like right there. So I was kind of banking on him. Oh, he's gonna dash up, he's gonna press a button. So I was just getting ready to beat the dash and punish him. But again, it was too fast. Like, I just didn't know how to punish. I just couldn't react fast enough to it. So let's see, the thing is, Maku is really good at knowing when to jump. Like in this game, I know people say, oh, you need to download and you need to figure out their patterns. Patterns aren't just like mix-ups or like, what they like to do after something. Like, everything's a pattern. Everyone has a pattern. Meaning, like, he knows that when I walk into a certain range, I'm waiting for him to poke. So I want to counter poke. But at the same time, he knows that if I walk into that range, I want to press a button then. So that's when he jumps. Because if he jumps at that range, I'm not really ready for like a jump, and might have already pressed my counter poke hit. So then that's like this higher level mind games. Like, when I reach in that range, is he gonna jump? Is he gonna stick something out? I gotta be ready for both. Like, and if I know he's gonna jump, does he know that I'm gonna, or does he know that I know he's gonna jump? So he's gonna do his jumping attack earlier to beat my anti-air. And this right here, I just didn't know what to do. You can see me just mashing buttons like crazy on the side. I was just like, what the fuck? I was clearly guarding. And I asked him later on, like, I knew Makoto could do this. I know there's setups for it, but I know it would just happen randomly. Her Ultra 2, since it comes in at an angle, it has the chance of crossing you up, meaning it will hit you on the other side. So unless you know this matchup like really well, or unless you like know the spacing for Makoto's shit really well, most likely you're not gonna block the cross up. And right there, I don't know why I didn't focus any of those. I took like so much chip damage. But yeah, like I was like, I mean, I couldn't have beat it because it would beat any of my moves. So I had to block, and like, yeah, there's just no way I would have known. Like, I just died because I didn't know it would cross up like that. But yeah, so yeah, right there, that was like stupid move number like probably 1,000 in terms of jump-ins for me. You see, after Bison gets a knockdown from a throw or scissor, mostly from a throw. That's the only time I get I can safe jump. He has an ambiguous jump in, meaning if I jump in at a certain, if I time my jump and jump in at a certain angle, they won't know whether to block left or right unless, like, it's just very hard to see. And it usually works on most characters. Like, most characters that don't have a reversal, like an uppercut, it'll work on. And most characters that do have an uppercut, like Ryu or Sagat or something, if they don't auto-correct it in time, they'll just whiff. Like, just flat out whiff and I'll just cross up. Like, that's the way the setup works. But characters, especially ones like Fei Long and Makoto, their uppercut goes straight up. Like, straight up. So, no matter how ambiguous my mix-up is, it'll beat my jump in. And I should have caught on to that, like, right there in the last round when I jumped in and got cleanly beat out. But stupidly, I do it more in the set, and I don't realize... I mean, I do realize it, I just keep testing it, because I keep thinking I can beat this jumping. If I just do it earlier, I can beat him on his startup. I'm not sure if it has invincibility frames or not. I probably need to look into that. But yeah, because like Bison's main offensive is only when he gets like that jump in. Like he can walk in, he can poke you, whatever, but he won't be able to get. He won't have like an easy way in unless he gets that throw. And after this, I do a few dumb jumpments, but most of the time when I get a knockdown on her, I kind of just walk up a bit and like walk back, just to try and gauge the situation. Yeah, see, like right here, I have the corner pressure. I'm not sure if I keep up. Yeah, see, I jumped in, but I kind of see, and I just gave it up. Like, yeah, that's the thing. I have to stop doing naked scissor kicks in the corner. I mean, it's good. I mean, it's chip, but it's not really worth it because if the person jumps back, excuse me, if the person jumps back, and I'm just kind of dead, right? Like I'm gonna eat a fat combo. So what I usually do is I do occasional naked scissor kicks in the corner, and then when they catch on and they jump back, I try and meet them in the air with my medium punch. Yeah, and yeah, see, at that range, I should have known that a neutral jumps she would want to do the axe kick whenever she saw me press a button, because that would just be like the best time to do it. And right there, I should have focused, but I didn't. Yeah, again, I'm playing too far. Like he knows that he knows I'm turtling, but he knows he can just build meter for free like that. Yeah, see, when I walked into that range, he knew I was gonna stick out my stand forward. That's why he jumped. Let's see if he does it again. Like, see, like right there. See, I walked in that range and he jumped. See, so he knows the range that he should safely jump in on me, and that was dumb right there. Like I got the knockdown and I went for a super fucking deep cross up. But right when I was in the air, I immediately yelled at myself like, "Fuck! Why the fuck did I jump? It's gonna beat me no matter what." So I just need to keep an eye on characters' reversals, just how to deal with them, and also I need to keep in mind like what range people think I'm gonna poke at, so I can bait out what they want to do to beat out my poke at their range. Like here, let's see again if he jumps. That's it right there. See, I walk into that range. And I did do my stand forward, but he knew to jump at that range. And it's a safe range, too. Like, Bison's roundhouse is good. Like, it's probably one of the better anti-normals in the game. But the angle of it is that it won't... I gotta do it kind of late. So, it'll usually trade sometimes unless they expect it. I mean, it'll usually trade when they do expect it. Like, it doesn't really cleanly beat out as many things as I would like. Like, unlike Balrog's anti-air. So, yeah, I just need to keep in mind that at that range. And then also when I'm at that range, I can just, if I know they're going to jump, I'll just meet in the air quicker with a stand medium punch. And I got really fucking lucky right there. Like, god damn. Anyways, I think this is the last round. Yeah. So yeah, see right there, he just did like, what, 3 or 4 of those? And I just sat back and let him do it. Like, turtling is one thing. Just to play defensively, but I shouldn't turtle from full screen. That's just useless. Like, sure, I'm being defensive, but I'm letting the person technically go on the offensive by building more meter. Alright, and you know what, guys, just watch this. Like, I just gotta respect this. Like, it's pretty fucking sick. I just got outplayed right here. And yeah, like I knew it was going for a reset right here, but I knew it was gonna cross under, but I just didn't block it in time. So yeah, that is the end of the first to 5. Final score is 5 Maku and 2 for me. Like at that end series, what I should have kept in mind was that I had a huge life lead. He was gonna die pretty much, and it was the last game, and it was game point for him, and he had full meter. So of course he's gonna go all out. And also I shouldn't have tried to tech his throws, because why the fuck would he throw? If he's that big of a life deficit, he doesn't want to knock me down and go for a jump in. Because if he messes up and I do reversal, he's pretty much dead. So of course he's gonna do counter hits, and he's gonna reset as much as possible. Because again, if he ends a combo, it'll probably result in a knockdown, or give me an opening for me to do my do reversal. So he just wouldn't let up. All his moves were at the end. All his attacks were meaty. He got the dizzy. He went for a good cross up, good cross under, and that's really good against Bison because Bison has no charge moves, and he did a short extremely meaty. So even if I did like an EX Delos reverse, he would have stuffed it. Most likely would have stuffed it. So yeah, this was my first match analysis. The things I took away from it, I guess, as I keep in mind the range that people want to jump in on to beat what I think, and to beat what they think I'm gonna do. So that's gonna keep that in mind. Also, when I turtle or play patient, I gotta play more up close. And yeah, stop mashing buttons. But I guess that's been a problem for me for a while. And when I have someone in the corner, I gotta play at a safer range. Like if I play too close, I can die. If I play too far, I'm gonna let them out. So I need to play at the range where I can stop not all their options, but a good majority of their options. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If it was helpful for any of you guys that aren't into Street Fighter, I hope this guy gets you into Street Fighter. It's a really fun game, and it's a really deep game too. So yeah, I'll be making these. I'll try and make one of these every week, and there will be more to come. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it. Bye.